Well, now we're joined by Cahit Basar. He's the Secretary General of the Kurdish community in Germany here. Thank you for joining us here. Obviously, a heavy day for your community, and we're sorry for the losses there, of course. Give us an idea, how is this incident being received in the community at large, and what's the response?
Yes. Thank you for inviting me for this interview. And let me tell you, we are deeply shocked and horrified by this bloody double attack, which is an attack on the fundaments of our democracy and on the solidarity society. And what we need now, that's what I feel, is that we need a social cohesion and a determined struggle by democratic civil society against all forms of extremism. And it is a growing extremism, what we feel in our society. And the Kurdish community in Germany therefore expects from the government and the security services a comprehensive education, but also concepts and ideas how we can fight against this growing extremism.
How has, if you speak for the community at large, how have you felt in Germany throughout the years now? You mentioned the feeling of the growing extremist movements here. Has there always been a sense of pushback from the German people, or have you felt welcomed at large?
Not pushback, but even we believe that the democratic civil society and the institutions of our country should be able to defend this kind of extremism. Many people still feel insecure. And this is a growing feeling, what we can determine especially in the migrant society. And so the state and the civil society are now called up to regain lost trust. And this attack is, let me put it this way, this attack is a turning point that no longer allows us to return to an agenda like daily business.
Now, of course, the politicians are saying the right thing, as we're hearing today. But you know, as immigrants to the country, do you feel empowered? Do you feel that you have the resources to deal with the German authorities and receive the help you need, or is there a difficulty there to overcome?
I think that the efforts must much more grow in this issue and support the migrant organizations, and also to give them opportunities to participate on the government's goals to fight extremism. It is not an issue which can be just handled by the government itself, by some politicians. It needs a wide range of civil society's participation, and migrants are just a part of it. And so we need the help, we need the sources, additional sources to fight this extremism. The migrant societies or also the organizations need far more support from the government, not in political issue, but also in economical way, in financial way, to participate far more, much better than before, to make this society again a society of solidarity, respect, and tolerance.
Now, obviously, the economic opportunity in Germany and the welcoming culture is what brought many people from your community to Germany. Is there a sense now that are some looking for the exit? Are there people talking about leaving Germany now?
No, let me point this out in a way that the Kurdish people doesn't have an exit option. So we don't have a country and a country in the backyard to return to. So as you know, in every part of the Kurdish homeland, there are dictatorships, wars, and oppressions. So Kurdish people doesn't have any country in the backyard to return to. So we have to find, therefore, we have to find a fight for against the extremism here, and the extremism in our homeland was the reason why we moved to Europe, and Europe is the last option especially for the Kurdish people to stay, and we have therefore fight for democracy, for pluralism and tolerance.
Cahit Basar, thank you for being with us here. Obviously, we wish you well and good luck with all of your continued efforts.